you know what? Let's talk about Kotaku. So here we go. You know what? I kind of do feel bad for this whole situation with Kotaku because here's the thing that's going on, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys because this is hilarious. As you can see right here, this is what's going on. Here's a quick rundown. Kotaku, Jen Gannon, EIC tweets that she has resigned. 7 of them have resigned and left Kotaku because of the fact that they must churn out 50 guides per week. 50 guides. 50 game guides. Keep that in mind. Game guides. Because they want people to... Because Kotaku is a video game news site that's also for gaming. Keep in mind, this is the source that is talking about this. Mark Kern himself, who is a former lead designer of the original World of Warcraft. He also produced a Diablo and StarCraft. But he also did Firefall back in the days, which, as you can see right here, is not really around anymore. I still have that game, by the way. I did play it. Interesting game, but sadly it didn't hit well for the community. Anyways, what's going on right now is that Nathan Grayson has reported this. And, of course, a lot of people are putting out their grievances about the situation with Geo Media, Geo/O Media, which is with the company that is currently the owners of Kotaku. And, of course, they also cut off Jezebel. And, of course, they also own... they sold off some other companies, too. Which I kind of found it funny that GOG Media decided to destroy Kotaku because Kotaku became the problem for many people because they have these so-called journalists that tend to write like drama pieces, starting shit with game developers and everything, calling them misogynists or whatever the hell they call them online. Like, they start drama with little issues that, you know, could easily be resolved, but of course they kept doing this. They kept starting up and churning drama for clicks. That's pretty much what they were known for at Kotaku. And considering now they're trying to make GOG Media is trying to turn it into a gaming website with gaming in mind, considering that Kotaku, that's what it's known for, being a gaming news website, but instead they want to turn it into a gaming site to where people can come and go so they can plagiarize 50 game guides. No joke. They didn't care. And of course, Nathan Grayson is starting a company called Aftermath, which, yeah, I can't really blame him, but he's still working at Rock Paper Shotgun. So the staff members have criticized their homepage redesign on social media. I noticed he didn't say the readers are complaining about the redesign, and he couldn't have. I'm sure both of them are very upset. Yes, he only claimed that the people who worked at are complaining about the redesign. As you can see, let's look at the redesign of Kotaku. Let's go to Kotaku.com. Kotaku. Let's look at Kotaku.com. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. They are literally putting out game tips and guides on this side of the thing. And of course, you can see right here, there's a lot of advertisements. Sorry about the page. As you can see right here, this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to legitimately get people to come to the website for entertainment and also for gaming. That's what that is all about. I kind of do agree with them, but at the same time, 50 game guides is a bit obsessive because I know most journalists, it takes a long time to write a game guide. But 50 guides, that's crazy for 7 people to work on this. And keep in mind, I understand that people are trying to write for Kotaku, are getting paid some good money, not a lot of good money. But you can see right here, they added guides for fans. And right now they put out for Final Fantasy Rebirth, they put out guides like the best loveless choice in Final Fantasy Rebirth, the best unit formation and strategy for clearing Unicorn Overlord's Coliseum. That's all they have on this. They don't have Helldivers. They don't clearly play Helldivers. They only have guides for Final Fantasy. So I do agree with GOG Media. They only played Final Fantasy. They didn't play Helldivers, which was currently released. They didn't play... They couldn't even put out guides for Rise of the Roses. Let's look over the next page. More Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yes, that's right. They're putting out guides. Guides and tips. Like, no joke. This is kind of funny. This is supposed to be the game tips section, but they clearly only have news. And I do agree with GOG Media. They should come up with some better tips than Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like, come on. You guys should really do this. Like, I get it. Like, that's the current game that came out. Like, why don't you guys write a guide for, some other games that just came out? Let's look at some other new games that came out for the PC gaming sphere. I don't know. You could have put out like Midnight Ghost Hunt. I don't know. Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West Complete Edition. You could have done that. You could have put out a guide for that. I don't know. You could put out Alone in the Dark. Slice and Dice. I don't know. Any game in particular that you could think of that could be very popular, that could be the hit for the season. But no. They decided, nah, we're good. We're good. Anyways, that's what's going on. That's what's going on in Kotaku. Like, all the journalists left because they couldn't put out 50 guides, which 7 people could have. And of course, they were given the choice to copy guides from other websites, but they chose not to because of the quality of the work that they cared about. And I can understand why. It is kind of true, but clearly that's all they can come up with as a game guides and tips, because I can understand that it's not easy to create guides because it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of stuff, especially trying to get 100% achievements, all that other stuff that this guy said. Yeah, 50 guides a week. What is the modern day slavery is this? To make proper game guide, you need to play the game to completion and also probably get 100% of its achievements to find an Easter egg and more. Because it takes a while. It takes a lot of work to put out a game guide. And yes, I do agree, because a lot of the stuff that they have to understand, a lot of the content, there's a lot of content in a lot of games that no one hasn't even explored. Even if you try to find those guides, it's not going to be easy for a lot of people to create those guides. And of course, they want to turn out 50 guides, and all they can come up with is Final Fantasy Rebirth, and Stardew Valley, and all this other stuff. Like, that's all they have. That's all they have, because currently they could have made a guide for Baldur's Gate, 3. They could have done that. But of course, that's just it. Like, I don't get it. And yes, Kotaku they're literally leaving because they can't put out that type of content, and I can understand. It's not easy. It's not easy work, and yet GOG Media is probably trying to push them out in that way because they know they can't do that type of work, and Kotaku is trending because of it. As you can see right here, they're trying to push out all the game journalists out of the industry. And this is the thing. Alyssa Marcante is upset about this. Okay. The fact that leadership wanted to aggressively pivot what Kotaku does to the midst of harassment campaign, leave it against me and the site in the original piece. No, we didn't. No one has harassed you. You harassed them, calling them misogynist. She's literally complaining about this. Original piece reporting was second to the most read story over the week, telling ma'am, it drove the industry-wide conversation and still driving it. But what about how to get coins in Mario 64? I would rather have Super Mario 64 than this drama that's happening, because I would rather have the conversation about Mario 64 to get the coins, how to get coins in Super Mario 64. Hell, I would like to do that. I'd rather do that than deal with this drama, listening to you talking about how people are being harassed online. Because it's better than that. And of course, Grimace's message to her: learn to code. This is like the most hilarious thing to see right now, guys. Yes, GOG Media is effectively forcing Kotaku to pivot away from news and demanding that its staff of 7 writers churn out impossible numbers of game guides per week to not what writers signed up for and not why people visit Kotaku in the first place. Stupid and cruel. Of course, they're trying to get you guys to get the hell out. That's the message that they're trying to do. They're trying to tell you, get the F out. Dee Mao. That's what they're trying to tell you. Dee Mao. Get the That's what they're trying to tell you all this time. Dee Mao. And I do feel bad. That's what they're trying to do. But that's okay. You guys have options. You can work for any other publication besides Kotaku. Kotaku may... I'm pretty sure New York Times will accept you guys. No? Then you can try some other gaming, like the Gamer website. I'm pretty sure you can write for them. Yes, they are... And also other websites would probably take you in. Anyways, leave your likes and dislikes down below and tell me what you guys think, because I got to get out of here. You guys have a nice day. Take care. Peace.